Where's the alternator thing you said you found?
Underneath that block. Just let's see. Something. It's metal. It's wire. That's metal. Man, I just think it's weird.
Yeah, it is.
The block's really like that. And then there's something big right here too. Plus it's pulling out that sludge.
It's the same thing I've been doing.
It's cleaning it out too, you know what I'm saying? For the EPA.
Let's just move that out of your way. Probably gonna break your rake.
See something over there too. That's a giant snapping turtle.
Just stick your hand in there and see, pull on it. those one things that we throw, them. If we throw those one Zeppelin things out here, this is gonna get stuck, caught. If we throw those one things out here that cuts the weeds, they're just gonna get caught, and we ain't gonna be able to get it without going in there. Huh? Mm-hmm.
I've used it.
I'm afraid it's gonna get stuck around the tree limb. And I wouldn't be able to get it. Diane Holmes, yay! The green stuff is duckweed, but now we're finding a whole engine. Finding a whole engine in here or something. We found an alternator. That's a brick.
No, let's put another one there.
God, it stinks like sulfur. I didn't mean to put that in there. I just kind of ended up in there. What is that? What is that thing? Diane? A lawnmower blade? It's a blade of some kind, ain't it?
Is that like a drywall knife? Like a...
Hey, Spencer. Is this Spencer? Like Spencer that fishes? Yeah, we can't find the big magnet. Hey, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think Spencer's watching you. Is this Spencer? Spencer that fishes. We're being safe. If not, we would stick our hand in there. That wouldn't be too safe. But we ain't seen any turtles. You want to come fishing? You want to come fishing here? What? Is it so laggy? It's so laggy? They're telling me the video's so laggy every time. I guess because we come back here to the pond and we live in rural Indiana. I can't figure out how to get better cell phone service for lives. I've used different, and it still did it. I've got Verizon. I don't know any better service. It sucks because our videos are like that sometimes, most of the time. Lagging, and it kept cutting out. Yeah. It'd be a video. Live is what's lagging because it uses the internet. What's that? What'd you just get? Something? What is that? Is it metal?
Yeah.
Great big giant bolt? Something. Hope you find a treasure chest. Maybe they threw the lockbox.
Weird shape.
Maybe they threw the lockbox in there.
Some pieces hanging off of it.
Maybe this is where the safe is.
Inside. Maybe in the block.
Are you guys hiding a body? We might be digging one up. This is our new pond, and we have to get it cleared out because we've been putting fish in here, but they sometimes have to swim on top water. And so we're clearing it out, and now we're finding some weird stuff in it. Bricks.
Chimney.
Wonder if they threw this in there on purpose to help.
Oh, we couldn't make it if you want. We're gonna get some of that sludge over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it some deeper. Make it deeper. These some gloves. Yeah, pink ricochet on there.
That's what I always run into, those stupid roots. Huh?
That was an alligator.
An alligator? An alligator. Since you took them out, it got deep there, didn't it? But good place to start. You know, that's where I've been cleaning on it at. I like to get that big log out there, but it's got to be cut. Jen, come on. Gator hunting. Yes, gator hunting. We're cleaning out this pond to make it better for our fish because no one's used it in 50 years. No one's even been back here in 50 years. Like, even touched this water. And so we're having to get it ready for our catfish. Because when we put a catfish in here, it'll take off swimming and it's on the top of the water everywhere because so many branches. But we want to rent some equipment and do it. But until then, we have to do this.
Got some equipment.
You got the equipment?
No.
All right. I mean, it wouldn't be no good. Service dollars. Jimmy Hoffa? Jimmy Hoffa's in there? What's in there? When I was growing up, I grew up in this town. I just moved back to. It's got one stoplight. It's always had one stoplight and still does. And there was a lot of things that happened here, like that were overlooked, like some murders. Yeah, there's been a few of those. Some murders at some bars. They just call them self-defense. Been a lot of bodies found down in the bottoms of the river. And some Muscatatuck River is down the road in this town. And my grandparents lived at the last house before you went down into them bottoms. And I remember my grandpa going with the police several times to retrieve a body out of the river. I went to school and told about it and got paddled for lying. So my mom went to school, jumped all over the teacher. She bent my hand back and smacked it with the ruler as hard as she could. That teacher, yeah, because she said I was lying. And it just sounded like a lie. Really.
be a line there. If it was over here,
If it was a transmission, you would never pull out.
she'd be moving it.
Is that right?
And that's how long it is.
Martin, old school teacher punishment. Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird to think about it. Like, my principal, who was a man in middle school, paddled me by pulling on my belt loop of my pants and jerking and pulling them up real tight, like where you could see your butt crack. That is so freaking scary to think about. Huh? My middle school principal, Robert Fox, there is no reason for a grown man to have a little girl with her britches pulled up with her belt loops like that and her butt whipping her. That is disgusting. But, you know, Gen X was raised like that. Yeah. Huh? Yep. Nah. I'm talking to Martin Crittenton. Because we've moved and we're finding buried treasure. Bailey Smith, what y'all doing? We're trying to clear this pond out to put fish in it because we've moved. And we had a nice pond at our old place that we worked really hard on. But here we have 2 new ponds, but they're full of branches and just, they're bad. So we're cleaning the ponds up and we're finding stuff in there, I guess. We're hoping for a safe. Or Jimmy Hoffa. Is there a reward for that? Yeah. That wouldn't happen nowadays. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know that would happen nowadays. It's so crazy to think about it. I mean, your parents can't even whip you now, let alone some grown-ass man. Huh? Yeah. It took them a lot of years to figure that out, didn't it? We need to run some lights back here. Hey, don't walk over there around that shed because I don't want you to step on my persimmons. I gotta pick them up. A boat ramp? Hey, that's another option we could get out in there if we had the boat here. I'm not getting on that paddleboard in that water. You... Kater... You, Kater... I'm not sure, Lucas, what you asking me. Martin, I don't think that rake's working. Well, we got out so far.
Ain't the rake, my man.
It's you. It's getting too dark to see on here. All right, we want to be on here in case we pull out something good.
We'll put out tomorrow, man.
But we'll do it tomorrow. And we're going to be back with y'all. We're going to go bait fishing and fishing tonight. So we'll be back with you. Thank you for watching and watch for us to come back on. Thanks.